Ooh, what's poppin', Pokepals? Rare Boy here, and a very happy Halloween to you all. I'm back with another impossible Pokemon challenge, and recording while dressed in my Halloween costume. Today we're going to find out if it's possible to beat Pokemon Ruby using only a Pumpkaboo. The reason why I chose Pumpkaboo is because, well, it's Halloween, and who better represents Halloween than Pumpkaboo and Gourgeist? Before I can even begin our Halloween special, I first need to import Pumpkaboo's sprite into our version of Pokemon Ruby. Once the sprites are in the game, I then need to edit the game's internal data so that this once empty data now functions exactly like a Pumpkaboo would. I edit its base stats, TM and HM compatibility, level up moveset, and the other essentials so that this data functions exactly like a normal Pumpkaboo would. Now that Pumpkaboo's in our game, let's review the rules of the run. The first rule is that I'm only allowed to use Pumpkaboo in battle. We are allowed to capture other Pokemon for HM usage, but they cannot assist Pumpkaboo by any other means. The second rule is that I'm not allowed to use items in battle. Held items such as leftovers are okay, but items such as X items or Hyper Potions are banned until the battle has ended. And finally, no glitches or exploits will be used to complete this game. It's just a normal playthrough of Pokemon Ruby, but with the Pumpkaboo. With the rules explained in our Pumpkaboo in game, let's jump into some gameplay. The first thing that I do is pick up Pumpkaboo from Professor Birch's bag. For this run, I replace Trico, so our rival takes Torchic for even more of a challenge. I nickname our ghostly pumpkin Halloween. I take a look at her stats and she has a mild nature, so more special attack but less defense, which I'm pretty perfect with. With Halloween on the team, it's time to conquer the Hoenn region. I took on May immediately, what with being a ghost type and all, and we completely shut her down untouched. We have a huge dilemma right off the bat, and that is that I can't hit normal types aside from using Confuse Ray. Thankfully, we'll be getting the TM for Bullet Seed fairly quickly in this game, because if not, we don't learn a non-damaging ghost type move until level 16. After avoiding as many trainers as I could, I made it through Petalburg Woods and received the TM for Bullet Seed from this NPC. Now we have an answer for normal types as well as our first gym coming up. Speaking of, Roxanne wasn't an issue, as you can imagine, although her nose pass hit us very hard, and if it didn't continuously get more than 2 hits with Bullet Seed, we might have lost this match. Next up is Brawly, who is by far going to be the easiest opponent this run, on account that his Pokemon have nothing but fighting and normal type moves, both of which we are immune to. I went straight into the May fight at level 20, and we would have easily lost this match if we didn't get some insane luck with the confusion against Combuskin. You all know who's next though, and he's never an easy opponent, especially now that I'm only using Ghost and Grass type attacks. There is one clear solution to beating Watson though. Pumpkaboo can actually learn Flamethrower through a TM. The problem is, it costs a ton of money. I'll continue to fight random NPCs and hope I get lucky with my Halloween's pickup ability, so we hopefully aren't stuck here for too long. After almost 3 hours of running back and forth and picking up items, I can finally afford the TM for Flamethrower, which I use to replace Astonish, since we'll be learning Shadow Ball soon enough, and I might need Confuse Ray and Leech Seed still. Well, my hard work pays off as Flamethrower easily disposes of Watson's Magnemite and Magneton. Upon beating Watson, we also level up and learn Shadow Ball, so now my moveset is really coming together. Our first fight against Maxie was a bit challenging and could have ended in a loss if Camerupt actually went for Ember instead of Magnitude, but if he wants to hand out wins, I'll take him for free. Well, Flannery's gym is a complete bust at this level. Looks like I'll have to do some more grinding. I took on Flannery again at level 48, and while I still couldn't OHKO Torkoal this time around, I did manage to withstand her overheat on just 7 HP, which allowed me to take her out next turn. That was a Halloween miracle. Norman's fight was a first try victory thankfully, thanks to Pain Split and Flamethrower. If his second Slacking didn't outspeed us, it would have been too close to call with Pain Split, so thankfully we were slower. It's been a while since we fought May, so she doesn't know about how strong my Pumpkaboo has gotten, as we completely OHKO every member of her team. We got ever so close to beating Winona on our first attempt, but we got assaulted too many times by her flying types and went down before we could deliver the final blow. With a few more levels, this fight should be doable. At level 58, we not only beat Winona, but we completely swept her. Amazing how just a couple of levels can make a significant difference. Onward and upward, I suppose. Tate and Liza's match took me all of 45 seconds as we Shadow Ball both of their Pokemon for one-shots and claim our 7th gym badge. The final Maxi fight was a roller coaster of emotions. Mighty Anna got off an Intimidate and a Scary Face before going down. Crobat slammed us hard with Wing Attack, but I got a special defense drop with Shadow Ball to help take him out with Flamethrower as Maxi healed him for some odd reason. Camerupt withstood our Shadow Ball easily, but went for Earthquake instead of Ember again. And then we got a King's Rock flinch with Razor Leaf to help take out Camerupt. That battle was just wild on so many accounts. In the spirit of Halloween, Pumpkaboo decided to spare Groudon and give him a treat instead of a trick. Although we had the type advantage on Wallace, we almost went down to Milotic because of a powerful Ice Beam that left us on just 2 HP. I wasn't sure if Razor Leaf would OHKO Seaking or not, but thankfully Pain Split brought us both to yellow as we took him out next turn and obtained our final gym badge. Just to prove to you all that Wally isn't worth being the protector of the Elite Four, I went into the fight while damaged and still managed to sweep his entire team. Here's a look at our stats just outside the Elite Four at level 63, and they aren't great. I do have some choice items this time around like King's Rock, Quick Claw, and some berries. As for my moveset, I taught Pumpkaboo Sunny Day and Solar Beam because Sunny Day will not only make our Solar Beams fully charged, but it will also power up our flamethrowers, which will be invaluable during the fight with Steven. I honestly think we could win at this level, so let's see if I'm right. First up in the Elite Four is Sydney, and well, yeah, this isn't happening. Sydney just completely proved me wrong in 2 turns. I'll have to come back at a higher level. I returned to this fight at level 74, and once I got a match where Mighty Anna didn't lead with Sand Attack, we easily disposed of Sydney's team, and now we can progress. Phoebe's match went swimmingly as I OHKO'd all of her Pokemon until Sableye came out and got a crit with Shadow Bolt that brought us down to 8 HP from full health. Aside from that though, this battle wasn't bad. Glacia actually wound up throwing the fight because she sent out Wall Rain too early while my Harsh Sunlight was still active, allowing me to use Solar Beam on it before it could attack us. If she sent him out last like I originally anticipated, she would have gotten a free turn to land a Blizzard on us and potentially OHKO us. Drake is a huge threat for us as we have nothing to combat his team, and his Salamence has Intimidate to completely ruin our only viable attack. I'll see what I can do to defeat him. I decided to replace Flamethrower with Psychic for this fight, but don't worry! I picked up another Flamethrower team from the game corner, and my decision, while it was with good intentions, did not have a good execution, as we lost once again. It seems I need better stats, not just better moves. Not even at level 86 can I withstand Drake's Dragons. I think it's time we finally make the plunge, Pokepals, and reach level 100. See you all when I get there. Here are our stats at level 100, and these are much better than what we've seen previously. I also attached the Citrus Berry for some extra bulk. Hopefully this is enough to get us through Drake, or else I'll have to throw in the towel, and I really don't want to. I'm so happy reaching level 100 was enough to not only OHKO a majority of Drake's Dragons, but it was also enough to withstand a fly from Salamence. We even outsped a Dragon Danced Altaria for a narrow victory. All that's left now is Steven Stone. After relearning Flamethrower via TM and equipping the Pecha Berry to Halloween, we completely demolished Steven's team, OHKOing every Pokemon but Cradily, which wasn't bad because it allowed me to set up the Harsh Sunlight again, making for a very anticlimactic but satisfying victory. With this victory, we place Pumpkaboo into the Hoenn Hall of Fame and complete our spooky Halloween special. I hope you all enjoyed our surprise Halloween special. Of course, the C Dot in Pokemon Silver Challenge is still in development, so be sure to stay tuned for that one. Trump Shoes and I want to wish everyone a happy Halloween, and in the comment section, write down if you dress up for Halloween or not. And if you do, what are you dressing up as today?
Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Remember to have a happy and safe Halloween, and we look forward to seeing you all in the comments section.
This has been your boy Rare Boy, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace!
Red, white, and blue, yeah, I love this place.
Excuse me, did you just watch this video? You must have if you made it this far into the video. And yet you haven't liked, commented, shared, or subscribed. The Rare Boy working very hard on these videos. Please do the man a favor.